Happy Monday, my little merry makers, and welcome to another Merry Making Monday. Before we start on today's tutorial, I just want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. I noticed a nice little bump, and I'm sure that's because of the live that I attended of fibromyalgia. She did a great job, and I salute her for the things that she has to go through. Um, and then the other thing I want to talk about is the possibility of me changing my name. I've found that there are more than one Merrymaker out there, especially on YouTube, and I'm worried that people are not able to find me. Um, I've thought I was previously, before I published Happy Yarn Girl. The problem with Happy Yarn Girl was that I felt trapped in being only yarn. Now I do a lot of yarn, but sometimes I don't do yarn, and you might hear noises. My 3-year-old is here. One second. All right. Um, Sorry about that. I had to deal with the uh, fact that the iPad stopped working there for a second. Long story short, if any of y'all have suggestions or if you say keep Merrymaker, I would love that feedback. And now I'm going to show you how to do a left leaning decrease in Brioche. All right, let's get started. All right, so right now I'm actually on a purl round, which is a great place to start because then you can see that the purl round is just normal. I'm going to purl when I see two strands together, and I'm going to slip with the yarn in front, just like I did. And sometimes I'm going to get two of the slips together. I'm guessing that's normal. I'm still learning how to do this. And I've made some mistakes, as we all do when we're learning. But hey, practice makes progress. I'm not following a specific pattern. I'm making this up as I go. Um, this hat was initially supposed to be for me because I am a Green Bay Packers fan. Yes, go Pack, go. But I started not to like it because it's the wrong yellow. It's ever so slightly the wrong yellow. It needs to be a tinge more orange or golden. So, I decided that once this hat is done and I've finished up a couple more projects, I'm going to try to do this again, maybe follow a pattern next time and have it in the right colors. And then this hat will be donated to somebody less fortunate who needs a nice wool hat. Because, yeah, it's still winter out there, guys. It's still pretty cold. Almost done with the purl row. And it hasn't been anything too super special awesome. Alright. So, at the end of the purl row, I'm about to knit. And like I said, you'll hear noises because my 3-year-old is here and she's not normally here. Alright. So hopefully you can see this. I'm trying to hold my knitting closer so that it's more easily seen. Until I get to the part where I think it's time to decrease, I'm just doing what I've done before. Slipping with the yarn in front to make, and brioche purling. And I've been trying to make it so that the decreases are on top of each other. Alright, so I am now at the part where I need to decrease. So I slip knitwise, and then I knit both this purl stitch and this brioche knit stitch together. I knit them together. That is if I can knit today. It's a Monday, y'all. Sometimes Mondays are rough. All right, and then I take the slip stitch and I pass it over. All right. And I'm down to the part where I've only got 2 double pointed needles, so you'll have to forgive me as I'm flipping things around here. Slip, brioche knit, slip, brioche knit. All right, and now we're to the point where it's time to decrease again. So I slip knitwise, and then knit those 2 together. Then I pass the stitch, and when I pass the stitch, I'm making sure that I grab not only the yellow main color, but the green contrasting color. And it's supposed to make this nice little diagonal. Like I said, I've messed it up a little bit some places. Nobody's perfect, but I'm learning, and I'm hoping that these brioche tutorials, since I'm bringing it down and I'm showing you what I'm doing, warts and all, it will make you feel like you were learning with me. Slip, slip knitwise, knit those 2 together, and slip, or pass the slip stitch back over. As always, if there's any suggestions on what you would like to learn from me, or if you have any suggestions on a name, I am more than happy to hear them. One more time, just because we happen to be there. Slip knitwise, knit those 2 together, and pass the slip stitch over. All right, y'all, and apparently I have 2 pearls together. I don't know how that happened. I messed up somewhere. That's all I've got to say about that. And I'll talk to you later.